Welcome in. How are you, Greatest Story and Burger Posting? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am just finishing setting up now that I'm actually live so I can properly make my tweet. Hi, Esila. Hi, how are you, Great Destroyer? And Half Painted Room, welcome back. How are you? I'm so happy that people decide to come back to me all the time. It makes me so happy. I love hanging out with you guys. Hi, how are you? Okay, live now. 1 exclamation point. Post. I'm going to assume that that worked. Let's see. Yeah, okay. No need for assumption. It did work. It did go through. Okay, perfect. I'm good. How are you? I'm glad you're doing well. First of all, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing fantastic. It would have been pretty cool if I was able to start the stream early, just like what happened in my dream, but that didn't happen. Cryo, welcome back. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome, welcome. Hi. 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 Okay, I'm on the Twitch, which means... Okay, yeah, it's muted, so I won't be able to hear it. Perfect. I can unhide the chat window. Perfect. Impeccable timing. Marco, hi. Hi, Esila. Hi, Burger Posting. Great story. Thank you for liking. Happy in a room. Thank you for liking. Cryo, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Let me get the link. I'm going to put it under my Twitter post. Restream here. Enter, paste. And post. Okay. There we go. One more thing to set up, at least that I can think of. And then we'll be almost done. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Are you recording yourself? You bet I am. You bet I am. Celeste, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for liking. Keyboard ASMR. Yeah. I used to, before streaming with NEXAS, I also used to type on stream as accidental ASMR. And people really like the sound of my other keyboard. This one's a lot noisier. It sounds like okay, I guess, but I really prefer the way the other one sounds. I just can't use that one anymore because it broke. I used it too much, so some of the keys stopped working. Is that a so-called mechanical keyboard? If I'm being honest, I'm not very literate in... Well, first, not anything. But especially not in, like, technology things. So, I don't know. Maybe. Keyboard ASMR is unironically soothing. Okay, I'm glad. Toji, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Esila. Hi, how are you? Welcome. What's up, little bro? Little bro? I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Hi, hello, Toji. How are you? Today, we will be continuing to attempt to draw the rest of NEXAS with my mouse, because I'm not in possession of my tablet at the moment, but that's okay, because I enjoy drawing with my mouse, and what happens is, what matters most is that we enjoy ourselves, right? Today, I also need to, I bumped my mic, sorry for the people listening to the VOD, oops. I also need to remember to post the Clotho one that we finished from last week. I say last week, but that was like a month ago at this point. That was forever ago. It's Sheepy time, yippee! Yeah, yippee! It's time to hang out with all of my friends on Anilive and on Twitch. Thank you so much for the gift, I really appreciate it, Cryo, thank you! For today, as much as I would like to practice keeping track of all the points that everyone provides me and all the gifts and all that, I don't think I can efficiently practice that today while drawing, which is why we're probably going to do something that requires like less attention next week for when we're actually doing the event. Hi, Esila. Hi, Oka, how are you? Or Oka Rouch? Oh, you're the person who's like, yeah, you pronounce it like couch. I remember you. Okay, Rouch like couch. Welcome in. Hi, how are you? With Esila's track record of staying on track, only like 3 lines are gonna get drawn. Yeah, this is why I didn't finish it on stream last time. That's why I had to finish it like in my like free time, like off stream. You can always just check the scores at the top at the end of the stream. True, but also I'm not very good at remembering things, and also what if the stream crashes so I have to reset it? And also point number 3, which I forgot already. Maybe it'll come back to me. Leo Bell, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. Lai-chan, welcome in. How are you? Nice meeting you. How have you been? That's fair. Hi. Hi, Lai. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We will get drawing in a few minutes. And so you guys know, if you want to actually watch the process, like, happening, as much as I wish I could announce that I'm streaming it right now, that'll have to wait. But I am recording it. I'm recording it. It's in, it's got its own scene in my OBS. You guys will be able to see it if you watch afterwards when I upload it to YouTube. Hi, CB. I'm chilling right now. How's your day going? Hopefully you are resting well. My day's going very good. Thank you. Lai, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I don't really need gifts, but I do appreciate it. Oh, looking forward to it? Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. There's always the worry in the back of my mind that it'll end up not working for whatever reason. It should work though. Hey, that's good. That's good, that's good. Let me catch up with Twitch real quick. I had a dream, more of a nightmare, that the aluminum sheet pan I spent hours cleaning the burnt on grease off had been made completely black with more burnt on grease. Oh my god, that sounds awful. Like, genuinely, that sounds awful. That sounds terrible. Goodness gracious. I'm glad you woke up from that dream. I'm glad. And I was smart enough to this time fill up my water beforehand, and I also did brew tea beforehand as well. Because I do feel bad when I have to leave the people on Twitch to go make my tea. So we won't have to deal with that this time, unless we have to go make more tea, which we probably won't have to. I don't think we've ever had to do that. Well, flavor, it is lemon again. I really like the lemon one. Lemon is one of my favorite flavors, like, ever. Of any flavor, not just tea, just in general. I really like lemon flavored things. I like vanilla flavored things. I like caramel flavored things. There's another one. There's another one that's really important. I also like the taste of shrimp. I like the taste of shrimp. Shrimp are cool. But my favorite food is spaghetti, and that contains none of these things. Unless you want to add shrimp. I don't think I've ever added shrimp to my spaghetti, though. Shrimp is pretty good. Indeed, indeed. Tea flavor tier list? I'll take a mental note of that. I'll take a mental note of that, and maybe we'll do that in the future. We'll see. Sounds like it would work plenty. A shrimp flavored tea? Ew, that's just fish water. Gross. That would be a nice stream. Yeah, I've thought about doing like tier list streams. That'd be fun. Plus it gives people in the VOD something to actually like look at instead of watch. So I feel like my current recording situation isn't very like visually pleasant. Not because of like lack of pretty things on screen, but like the biggest thing is the model, obviously. And what contributes to how pretty the model is how good like the tracking is. And I have like a $10 webcam, and that's why my tracking is like terrible. So like if you rewatch the VOD with a new format on YouTube, the newer ones I've been recording, the tracking is like awful. So there's not very many pretty things to look at. I feel like a tier list would distract from that. I usually just get vanilla chai black tea. That's good, that's good, that's nice. Any tea recommendations? Just plain lemon tea. There's beauty in simplicity. If it's just plain lemon, can't go wrong. It's very good. Yo, hi Zed, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe you could even do one next week. Attention-wise, making a tier list isn't so intense, right? Yes, exactly, exactly, exactly. Is lemon tea? Yeah, lemon tea. The tea I'm using right now that's lemon flavored is just called I Love Lemon, so I have no clue what's inside of it besides lemon, but it's really good. It's really good. Like, just dip a lemon in hot water. No, it's like the thing, like the bag. But I guess hot lemon water would kind of be like lemon tea, I guess. That could work. I don't really like tea. I just get pre-made iced coffee from Walmart. I'm not the biggest coffee person personally. I drink it only when I need the energy, which is not usually often. It's like, okay, I just don't drink it a lot. Is it possible to combine the Anilive VOD with the OBS recording so you have good tracking and we can also see the screen? Okay, so Is it possible to combine the Anilive VOD with the OBS recording so you have tracking and you can also see the screen? I, at the moment, do not have the necessary equipment to get my phone screen onto my computer. And part of the reason that I switched to the way I'm recording now was that, like, every once in a while, the Anilive app crashes, right? And if I don't remember that it crashed, and I, like, happen to miss the part where it crashed, like, when editing, and I can't edit it out, you guys will see my, like, messy home screen. And plus, my wallpaper is also, like, my family, so I don't think I want a family reveal. So for the sake of privacy, that's also a lot safer. See if I can find any. Best of luck to you. I know it's something I really like, so hopefully you would like it as well if you do end up trying it. Doing good. It's probably the best season of the year right now. What is being drawn today? Okay, so 1, I'm glad you're doing well. It makes me happy. 2, since we're going in debut order and we finished Clotho last time, we should be doing Lulu this time. And next time we will be doing the person after Lulu, which I don't remember on the top of my head. So debut order, Lulu today. I don't like coffee. I much prefer tea because I'm pretentious. I see. I just prefer tea because I don't drink much coffee. You look short, not gonna lie. I am average height. I am 5'3". For people who are not in the United States, that should be 163 centimeters. I don't remember. But I'm pretty average height, Toji. Short? No! What do you mean? Absolutely not. That is average height for a woman. Tiny? I am not tiny. I won't go as far as to say that I'm tall, but I'm definitely not short. I'm average height. Small? Goodness gracious. Good lord. Absolutely not. Yeetable, why would you want to throw me? Like against a wall, or like, will there be something to cushion my landing? Will it hurt? Do your shoes have platforms? Kind of, yeah. If you can kind of see them at the bottom. Whoa, there's a picture of Lulu on screen, and I love lemon tea. Wow. I mean, you can kind of see it. They're kind of platformed, but my height does not include the height of the shoe. I was measured with my shoes off. 5'3", 160 centimeters is average? Yes! Yes, it is, actually. Mr. Chi, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Okay. If anyone is about to go do research right now, if you look up what is the average height for a woman, it will say 5'4". And this is where we need to remember that not everything we read online is true or accurate. So if you go and do your research, don't think about it too hard. Don't consider it too much, because it's probably lying to you. Not probably, it is lying to you. Those are big platforms, not gonna lie. Well, good thing I was measured without them, and it doesn't contribute to my height measurement. Hi, Mr. Chi, how have you been? Such a comfortable design. Yeah, it's so, like, kind of like fluffy, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, puffy? Like, the dress is really, like, wide. It's so nice. Toji, welcome back. How are you? So, you are smaller than the average. No, I'm not. Where are you getting that information? Bakura, welcome back. How are you? Or Baku, excuse me, since I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. How are you? Have you been fluffy and puffy? Perfect descriptions. Okay, I'm glad I got that. I've heard average height varies by country too. Okay, well, in my country, I'm very average height then. You had one job. I'm sorry. I'll remember next time, surely. A fluffy seems fitting for a sheep. Yeah, yeah. Even if the word fluffy wasn't necessarily accurate for the description of the design, fluffy is surely accurate enough for at least my hair, right? There's a lot of it. It's I'd say it's pretty fluffy. Toji, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't think likes are super important as of right now. There's no research proving it to be otherwise. So don't stress out too much about the likes. And I see that there's a lot of likes now. And that's probably out of spite. Thank you guys. Thank you. Ah, my throat. This morning I had like a ton of like stuff in my throat and I don't know why, and I couldn't get it out, so I was like making like gross like coughing noises super loud, and it was all for nothing. I hate being loud living with other people, but I need this stuff out of my throat. It's terrible. Fluffy seems flirting for a sheep. Toji, thank you. What color is your hair, by the way? Gray, blue, violet? I would say it's like a really pale purple. Really pale purple. It's like, it's almost silver, but it's so faintly purple. I want to say like gray, very light purple. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so getting started. Oh, I'm also in the middle of uploading yesterday's stream, by the way. That should be up sometime during this, unless my internet turns out to be like really bad, actually. We'll see. But that should be up today. Okay. So, I'll keep talking to you guys, but in the meantime, I'm going to first get a picture of Lulu. I'm gonna put that up on my Clip Studio canvas, and then we'll find a pose reference. We'll take a little trip over to Pinterest to find a pose to put her in. Okay, first, Lulu Lasso. Where is Lulu Lasso? Okay, Lulu, no space, Lasso. A sexy one, please? Do you want to see her in a sexy pose when... Do you really want to see that when the way I draw with my mouse looks like Papa's Pizzeria? Are you sure you want to see that? Are you sure that's worth anything? Skull emoji. Okay, let me go to the media tab. We'll see what we can find. Okay. Let me catch up on Twitch real quick. Lulu's design is kind of lewd. I mean, like, kind of, I guess. A yes with a cowkini. We will do her default outfit. That's what we're gonna do. Once we complete the cycle of all 27 talents in Wave 1, instead of starting over with Wave 2, because there's gonna be like 1,000 people, we're going to just start over with Wave 1. I will only do this for Wave 1, I guess. And then we'll give them different outfits. Sexy Papa's Pizzeria. Yeah, people like multiple times in the past have told me that when I draw with my mouse, it looks like Papa's Pizzeria. And because of that, I've thought about like, when brainstorming things to post on Twitter, because I've been kind of like slacking on Twitter recently. I'm just like, I got stuff to do outside of like stream, so I've had a little trouble putting in like content for Twitter. So when brainstorming things to put up on Twitter, I've thought, the fact that Papa's Pizzeria is something that exists kind of within me because of the way I draw when I specifically only draw with my mouse, because that is something that exists within me. I've thought about doing one of those like drop your PNGs and I will do blank for you, but I would like, per PNG, I will make a Papa's Freezeria like a shake for you. I feel like that'd be fun, and plus it would give me an excuse to play a game. I haven't played games in like at least a week. Last time I played a game was like, I think it was actually yesterday, and it was because like I realized like, man, I haven't been paying attention to any of my friends. Because yesterday we were talking like, yeah, if I made any friends, I'd get like so busy and I feel like I'd neglect them. And so I kept that in mind, and after I was like, I need to play a game with my friends. So I played a game with one of my friends. We did that for like half an hour. Oh, that does sound super fun. I thought it would be fun at least. I'm glad that you think so. Pepper, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. And Petra, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for stopping by as well. How have you been? Ah! I got a phone call from a scam number. Darn it. Okay, we need to find a picture of Lulu that's at least, like, bust up. Because I probably won't be doing full bodies, right? Esila always plays games with my heart. Do I mess with your heart? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish to be nice, not scary, and make your heart feel not very good. I'm sorry. Okay, there it is. Full body picture of Lulu. It's the like square. Okay. Lulu. Saved to my desktop for easy access. We will keep our Twitter tab open because I always have the Twitter tab open just in case of emergencies. And now we will open Pinterest. Toji, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Great having you back again. Argo, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. It's great seeing you again. Okay. So, on Pinterest, we will look up woman pose reference. Woman pose reference. Howdy, I'm assuming. Good to see you too. I'm happy that it's good to see me. It makes me happy that you guys enjoy being here. Try her swinging the lasso. First choke on my water of the day. Okay. I feel like with how close up I am for the image, I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell she's swinging the lasso. Because it's like really zoomed in, right? Argo, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's fun being here, Esila. It's fun like being here with you guys. I feel like it's you guys that make it fun. My streams would be nothing without you guys, really. Puppy, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, but the most important part of my streams is you guys. That's what matters the most. That you guys are here and enjoying yourselves. It's all about you guys. Okay. Nova King, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we need a pose that's not too plain, but also not too complex. And something that feels fitting enough for Lulu. If there was one where... Okay, actually, let's look up cowboy woman poses. Cowboy... Are girl cowboys called... Oh, they're called cowgirls, actually. I'm so dumb. I was like, are they called cowwomen? I should just start using my brain, actually. They're called cowgirls. Cowgirl, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Don't search that? No, it's okay. It's Pinterest. On Pinterest, they delete all of the NSFW stuff. They sometimes even delete stuff that's not an NSFW, because I used to have boards filled with like a ton of pose references, and they delete all the ones that have like nudity in them. But like, how am I supposed to get the like muscles and bone structure right if I can't see them? It's not fair. Chase, welcome in. How are you? Great having you back. Smooth Brain, great seeing you again. How have you been? You thought you were searching Twitter. Or no, I don't think I would. I'm not very smart, but I don't think that I'm so unsmart that I would search that up on Google or Twitter. Search cowgirl with lasso. That is a very safe thing. Okay, cowgirl with lasso. Now, this is a very specific thing, and I don't know exactly what results we'll get with Pinterest. Because usually if you're too specific, you don't get very many results. Like, looking up cowgirl with lasso, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10 results total. What about Gyaru pose? And sorry for the American R. I tend to pronounce my Japanese words in the most American way unless I'm actually like trying to speak Japanese. So I apologize for that. Toji, thanks for liking. Lulu is a Gyaru too. No, yeah, she is. I do too. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone there. I feel like it's like somewhat embarrassing for whatever reason to like pronounce Japanese words like closer to like Japanese pronunciation, I guess. And I don't know why, because it's just more accurate. There's nothing wrong with that. It's better even. So I don't know why I like force myself to do it in the most like American way possible. America, let's go. Yep. Okay, cowgirl pose. Cowgirl pose? Okay, yeah, it's normal things. That's good. Murika Ra. I've heard many interesting Japanese pronunciations from NEXAS. Yeah, I know not a lot of us have like a ton of experience with the Japanese language. I don't have a lot, but I have some. I do my best with Japanese pronunciation. Just only when I'm actually speaking Japanese. Otherwise, I will pronounce everything the American way, which is incorrect. I will say karaoke instead of karaoke. I don't really mind. Okay. All these cowgirl poses are just normal girl poses, but like with wearing a hat. Or like leaning against a fence. It's not very... doesn't feel cowgirl enough, personally. Oh, this one has a girl like pointing a gun at you. That'd be hard though. I don't want to draw a gun. I'm not a big fan of drawing guns. Baby girl, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. We're in the middle of looking for poses to draw our fellow member of NEXAS in. We're going to be drawing Lulu Lasso today since we're going in debut order. Last week was Clotho. This week will be Lulu. I don't know why I almost forgot Lulu's name. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's just girls with long hair wearing hats and leaning against fences occasionally. I'm learning Japanese right now, and I'm just trying my best to get the accent right when I speak it. It's once you get past that obstacle, your speaking skills are improved vastly. So best of luck with that. Have you ever seen a gun in person? In person? I don't think I have. And I don't think I want to anyways. That sounds scary. Pitch accent is pretty hard, TBH. Yeah, it is. Like, the meaning of the words, like, sometimes changes depending on, like, exactly, like, what pitch you start at and, like, where it ends. And that can be kind of complicated. And even if you don't get it correctly, depending on, like, context clues within the sentence, like, usually you're fine, but it's still better to get it correct anyways. Like, you can probably easily tell when you're saying, like, ah, yeah, it's raining outside, instead of, like, ah, yeah, it's candy outside. Like, that just doesn't make sense, right? A couple years ago, I went to a shooting range with my dad and shot a gun for the first time. I was surprisingly good at it. I see. I've never seen a gun in real life, at least from what I can remember. I've never shot a gun in real life. I'd be too scared to. I'm really afraid of guns. If someone offered to take me to a place that lets me shoot guns, I'd probably decline because that's really scary. Like, what if I have, like, intrusive thoughts and they're like, point the gun at yourself and shoot yourself in the head right now and die? And what if I listen to it? No, thank you. Gotta BRB. Please take your time. Please take your time. Don't even worry about it. Maybe we just look up pretty girl poses. Pretty girl pose reference. Because adding the term like cowgirl or cowboy is not doing much for us. Okay, pretty girl didn't work either. Girl pose reference. How often do you have such intrusive thoughts, Esila? If I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to myself. Maybe just gun fingers? Okay, that'd be a good idea. That'd be a very good idea. That does make me have to draw hands, but that is a good idea that I will keep in mind. Finger guns, 100% sounds like a Lulu thing. Yes, exactly. Whoa. I don't know what your whoa is towards, but hopefully it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, let's look at finger gun poses. Finger gun pose. We'll see if it even lets me search, because sometimes if you look up something that sounds like evil, it'll not give you any results. So we'll see if it is okay with gun. It is okay with gun. All these poses are like from men though, which should be fine. Finger guns are the best kind of guns. Yeah, they're non-violent and non-scary. And pretty neat. Okay. Okay, there's pretty decent amount of these. We just need to find one that'll work for what I'm doing. And one that's not at like too weird of an angle, I guess. The stairs. Let's see. Used to add blonde to the searches. Hair color and style and all of that doesn't really matter. Like, the person can be bald and it'd probably be easier. So I'm just referencing pose and not like details of what the person looks like. I have to sneeze so bad. It's making my eyes water. Ah. If the pose could be like not directly straightforward, that'd be pretty cool, because I don't want to have to do all the foreshortening angle nonsense, please. Man, this is like the hardest part. Looking for a pose is always the hardest part. I think we took like half an hour last time. We'll see if we can beat that. Hopefully we can. Having to sneeze and not being able to sneeze also made my nose runny. Yuck. Someone start a timer? Oh no. The end time will be embarrassing. Okay. Huh. There's this one from this guy who's like, it's like at a back angle. So I wouldn't have to draw all the details in the front, but I feel like the details in the front are what sell the design, as much as I like this pose. I can see you nose red in app. No, no. Art doesn't need to be fast to be good. Yeah. Art, when I make it, it takes me a billion years. Even when it's just mouse drawings, it takes me a really long time. Whether I'm doing it like seriously with a tablet or just my mouse for fun. Huh. Okay, if you're afraid of intrusive thoughts, I'd say just don't be mentally ill. But you are a VTuber, so that might be a little too much to ask. Yeah, that's really understandable. It's really understandable. I'm not exactly sure if there are... Do you guys know any VTubers who are not mentally ill? The doctor never said that I was mentally ill, but they also never said that I wasn't mentally ill. Yeah? You got one. Do you like hedgehogs? Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I think they're cute. I think they're really nice. I wish I could touch one. I've never seen one in real life, though. The only intrusive thoughts I have is the fear of heights thing where your body feels weird near the edge. I'm so scared of heights. Oh my god, I understand that. I have an artist friend that takes weeks to draw anything, so a couple of hours aren't so bad. Yeah. A few hours is what it usually takes when I draw something with my mouse, but when I'm drawing seriously, it'll take me like multiple weeks to like multiple months. Like I'm that slow. I'm really slow. And the end result isn't even that good. Like I'm not even like good at drawing. I'm like okay at drawing. I'm okay at best at everything I do because I do too many things, unfortunately. Okay, I found a pose that I like. It's very messy, very vague, but I feel like I can work with it. Okay, we're gonna save this. Yeah, I don't think they exist. Hedgehogs? Wait, hedgehogs exist, right? Those are real, right? You're gonna make me doubt myself. But the percentage of people with mental issues is high among VTubers indeed. Yeah, very. Sonic is real. Sonic is real? No way. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Is there high places? Okay, all caught up. All caught up. I'm going to add the stuff that I need to my canvas. And then we will get started. Lucky me, I saved these all in places that I remember. There we go. Okay, and my keyboard? For the past few days, I've been keeping it on my lap, but now I have it out in front of me. But I have to, like, angle my arms in a weird way so I don't bump my mic. Trax, welcome in. Great having you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to start drawing Lulu Lasso. It took us a long time to find a pose, and also we were talking. Do you look at any drawing tutorials online? One can always improve with the internet at their fingers. Yeah, I like, what's his name? Like, there's the guy named Mark. He's pretty cool. Naoki Saito, can't go wrong with him. He does good, like, informational videos, but he also does the videos where he, like, people send in their pieces of artwork to get, like, revisions from Naoki. And I like to take note of like what he says there. It's really, really helpful, really educational. At everything I do my best to study and learn about what I'm doing. I'm just like stupid, so nothing really works. I'm just stupid, and I have to divide my time between a billion different hobbies that I have because I stupidly chose to be interested in a billion things. That's okay though. I'm pretty content in not being very good at anything. That's okay. Okay, I need to finish setting this up. Say one nice thing about Lulu. She's very hardworking. She's very hardworking. It's very admirable. That's just me saying it because you seem to undervalue your abilities. I don't know if I'm like... Maybe I am undervaluing my abilities. The way I see it is I'm just being critical of myself, which is always good. Because if you're not critical of yourself, you won't be able to acknowledge where you're going wrong and what you're doing wrong and what you could be doing better, right? So if you pay attention to what you're doing and you see all the negative, then you can, yeah, see that negative and then change the negative, or at least try to. Of course, this process is a lot easier when you have other people to tell you like, oh yeah, you suck at this actually. Maybe fix this aspect. Maybe do this instead. That's always more helpful. But yeah, if you can do part of it yourself, if you can do part of the work yourself, that's pretty good. You're good at being you though. I guess that's true. There's no one better at being me than me. That is true. Very wise. And thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Or stopping by again. My bad. I like you as you are, Esila. Thank you, Great Destroyer. I'll still do my best to make improvements of myself, despite the fact that you like me as is. I still want to improve on things. Self-improvement is very important. I would hang Esila's painting on my wall no matter how good it is. Wow, okay, such flattery, goodness gracious. Sugary Sweets, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just setting up my canvas so I can finally start drawing. Okay, I need to adjust the sizes of all of this. I could probably delete like half of this drawing, or half of this image, because I don't need it. I'm only going to be doing about like waist bust up, right? I don't need most of this image. Being interested is not stupid. Nobody ever finishes learning in a lifetime. It is admirable to start many things without regards for tomorrow, in a sense, because learning some is better living with regrets of never starting. That is true, that is true. I can understand that. But it's still dissatisfying that I'm still not good at anything that I do. At least in my own eyes. And the things that I do aren't up to my standard. Maybe my standards are high, but like also I don't expect much of myself anyways. Okay, I need to catch up with Twitch chat. The Hedgehog was invented by Sega Corporation as part of the Sonic franchise. I didn't know that, that's crazy. Wow. Have you seen the PewDiePie drawing challenge? I don't really watch him much, but it was pretty insightful. No, I have not seen him in a long time, and even when last time I saw him, I didn't actively see him at all. I have no clue what he's up to. I have no clue what he's doing. And I don't know exactly what this is referring to, but my answer would be no, I've not seen that. Say one nice thing about Esila. She's alive and breathing right now. That's pretty neat, I guess. Are you a perfectionist? To a certain degree, yes. I do suffer from perfectionism. But after a while, if I spend like a lot of time on something, I'll give up like partial way there. Because then I feel like after a certain point of like putting effort into it, it becomes too much time that I've invested in it for like what the outcome is. So I end up not putting out the perfected outcome, and I instead finish early with slightly less effort than what could have been put in. I feel like my expectations are always higher than what I can do. I feel like my expectations are on par with what I can do. I wish I could expect more of myself, even if it like could lead to disappointment. But I don't feel like I could do that. Hi. He lives in Japan and is father now. Oh, congrats to him. And also, that's cool. Karma, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. She tries despite her doubts. That's something very admirable and courageous. Who's this referring to, actually? Who's this referring to? I'm sure that it is. I need to finish setting up my canvas. You, me? Thank you. It's very nice of you. I always do my best to keep the things that are nice that you say about me in mind. It doesn't show, but I always do my best to keep it in mind and consider it. You, me? Your stream is naturally ASMR. It's very relaxing. I'm glad. I'm glad. I feel like half the time I'm like yelling, but something I've noticed is I'm always a lot quieter than I like expect myself to be. I feel like even if I was like actually yelling right now, like that would definitely take away from that, right? Yelling quietly? Yeah, but like kind of. But I feel like I always hear myself louder than I actually am. Because when practicing for singing, right? There are parts, like when practicing, like dynamics, right? I need to be louder during some points. I need to be quieter during some points. Or at least, I go about it, like I didn't research properly like a lot about singing. But like I kept in mind like, oh yeah, dynamics exist in other instruments, so like you have to be quiet and loud at some points, right? So when I try to be loud during singing, like it's just impossible for me. You can hear me like kind of a little from the other room, but like I can't properly like project my voice. Esila's Esila's metal death growl. I've tried that and it killed my voice. I wanted to be able to do that one day. It'd be really cool. But I feel like I need to hire a teacher to teach me safely, because learning on my own, I definitely damaged my voice the few times that I have tried. And I don't want to cause any sort of like permanent damage. So I feel like I can't safely practice that on my own. Mental death growl sounds scary. It does. It does. Even if you say you have high expectations of yourself, you probably wouldn't like it if people said things like, you can't expect that much, she's only Esila after all. As a former tuba player, the only necessary dynamic is louder than you currently are. Gotcha. I've been interested in many instruments before, but I've never personally considered the tuba. It's really painful because I love music and I love trying instruments and like practicing them and learning them and all that and playing them, performing music and songs and all that. But I hate making noise and I hate like being acknowledged. And being acknowledged comes from like the noise, because the noise will bring attention to yourself. I hate that. And it conflicts so much, it's terrible. Sometimes you need to have a teacher. Yes, Mariah Carey suffered because she didn't have a coach. Well, as much as I want to be like Mariah Carey, I also don't want to be like Mariah Carey. I'm gonna need a teacher. It's heavy and you need huge lungs for the tuba. Well, I'm not very strong, so already off to a wonderful start. And my lungs, I'd say they're maybe average size. I'd say they're probably average. Like just before I stop playing tuba, I could probably hold my breath for 3 to 4 minutes. Whoa, that's a lot. Tuba is must-have for tuber. That makes sense. I understand the joke. Wow. Yeah. The only one off the top of my mind, because I just like forget what I play sometimes. There's so many of them, and I don't actively practice every single one. But the only instrument that requires my lungs, minus voice, obviously, that I have played, at least in the past, has been clarinet. But I don't think I've ever gotten to the point where I can hold my breath for like 4 minutes. That's a lot. But that takes time. But sometimes when you do breath exercises, your body adjusts to accommodate the needs of those exercises. But that takes time. As it does a lot of things that require physical change within the body. Okay. We need to keep drawing, or trying to get back to drawing. Okay. We'll move the little picture of Lulu that we have. put her down in the corner of my canvas. Make her little. There we go. Okay. I think I have a similar problem. I quickly get to an average level at whatever I do, but it takes a long time to be really good. So I never really become the best at anything and just hop on to the next thing. Yeah, that can be understandable. Because it is easier to get okay at something than it is to get like really good at something. And having the like progression switch from like pretty decent pace to like a much slower pace can be pretty discouraging sometimes. I can understand that. Consistency is hard when you can just learn to be decent at something else instead. I see. Your teeth are cute? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Thank you. Thank you, Argo. There was also after 7 years of playing tuba, so it's a lot of practice too. Yeah. I can understand that. Okay, is my canvas ready? It looks ready enough. Now I need to remember to actually switch scenes. Okay. There we go. After 47 or 46 minutes, because I had to start stream 1 minute late because the app wouldn't let me go live. It told me to like reload. So I had to reload until it let me. Okay. Things are functional. Actually, okay. Yeah, I'm unmuted. Perfect. It would have been a shame if I was muted the whole time. Okay. I got the Twitch window open. I got my Clip Studio window open. We can start trying. We can start trying to draw. I had no chat for a minute when I joined. I've heard similar problems. Hopefully they get on that because that's happened for a few people now at this point. Surely as long as we report it, they'll get to it. Right? Okay. This is gonna be... Maybe I should put this on my lap instead. Because I don't want to have to reach around to constantly Control Z everything. Eventually, yeah, they'll get to it. For sure. Right now, Anilive is pretty efficient. And it'll definitely get even better in the future. Leo Bell, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. We finally finished setting up and now we'll finally get starting to draw. Finally. Okay. So first things first, it's A, W's. Okay. So first things first, we need to make a good circle. So I always start with the head when I do my drawings with mouse. I don't usually start with the head when I draw normally because that feels like illegal. But if I do it with my mouse, then that's okay. This is a decent enough circle. If only you could see it. To the people who are watching the VOD, which will be superior in this instance because you can actually see it. Hopefully the circle is not disappointing you right now because I feel like it's pretty good. With mouse? Yeah, with the mouse. I'm really fond of drawing with the mouse. I, in recent years, have lost access to my drawing tablet. And so I've been stuck drawing with the mouse. But I've grown to really like it. It's really fun. A lot of the time, people tell me that my mouse drawings look like Papa's Pizzeria. And I quite like that, actually. I quite like that. I'm actually jealous, WTF. It's not like they're super good or anything. I just think it's fun. Drawing with your mouse is full of soul. Yes, exactly. It's so charming. It's so full of charm. I want to get good at drawing on paper before I start digital art. That's super understandable. I used to be a fully traditional artist. I eventually invested in equipment to draw digitally because, like, after a certain point of time, the money you invest into being able to draw digitally will cost less than how much it'll cost to, like, resupply all your physical traditional supplies. But doing so, like, I quickly realized that it doesn't... Not all of your skill transfers over. So you kind of have to relearn a few things. But that is a good method, I would say. I'd say that would work. When I draw with the mouse, it looks like I have problems. That's okay. Mouse drawings, no matter the quality, are always charming. I think that they're really nice. Dai, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. Bunball, how are you? Great having you here. Have you been questions? How do you get verified to stream? Okay, so I'm allowed to stream here because I work with NEXAS. As of right now, there is no way to join here as a streamer, but NEXAS does hold auditions occasionally. As of right now, they are closed, but eventually in the future, they're going to open up the app a lot more to the public. So a lot more people will be able to stream here other than NEXAS people and like ex-Prism people. So you'll be able to eventually. Hi Leo Bell, Meowdy Arigo. There is a form to fill out, but you need a model. I don't know if they're taking anybody in right now. It might just be for like future consideration. You can also become an ex-Prism member. Yeah, you can also join Prism in the past actually, and then here, right now, in the present, actually join Anilive. Yeah, most skills will have fast and visible progress early on, but it becomes more and more marginal. Yeah, exactly. Maybe time traveling, calling Kyohei. Build a time machine. Yeah, that's the easiest part, building the time machine. I don't know why anybody hasn't done that yet. Okay, circle done. Now, mimicking our reference pose, the neck is kind of at an angle. We don't want the neck to be too thick, or else it'll be too masculine for our beautiful girl, I guess. I don't know. I want these lines to be perfectly parallel, because I don't like when they're widened. Okay, that's close enough to being perfectly parallel. That's fine. As one does. Yeah, as one does. I mean, if you don't know how to build a time machine at this point, like, what are you even doing? How are you even spending your time? What a waste. I auditioned for them before. Does that count? That's certainly worth something, right? It's certainly worth something. That should count, yeah. Wait, Sheepy, have you posted art before? In general, or, like, within my time as a member of NEXAS, or, like, what? Between drawing girls and boys, which do you prefer? Any, either. Yes? Oh, just in general? Yeah. I've been posting my art online for like years. My problem there is that, like, okay, the best part of your art being online is that it's saved forever, right? But I always back out and delete it anyways, so my art is actually not anywhere online right now. Except a few mouse drawings I did in the past for a few people. While working for NEXAS. I can't build a time machine. What have I been doing to college? What have I been going to college for then? I don't know. Everyone in the world should just only attend time machine building school, nothing else. Or you could impersonate an ex-Prism member and make an exact duplicate of their model and learn to mimic their behaviors. Yeah, and also train your voice to also be exactly the same. Study exactly what their content is and make exact replicas with slight variation, so you're making new content for them as them. Pretty good plan, I'd say. I feel like that would work. That would totally work. Reminds me of Japanese artists who randomly delete their account all the time. That is me. I've had a billion different art accounts on a billion different platforms, and none of them are alive right now. I deleted all of them. It's too embarrassing. Way too embarrassing. Oh, I'm stupid. I chose a pose that's like at an angle. If I was smart, I would have chose something with like an easy angle and not a pose that is at anything other than like forward facing. Now I have to make one of the shoulders bigger than the other because of... I almost did Control X instead of Control Z. Oopsie. And the ones you're doing now? Wait, and the what's I'm doing now? Oh no. I'm so good at remembering what we're talking about. Just says that you were in... Okay, just says that you were in Prism, but didn't get to debut because Prism closed before you could debut. And they wouldn't know. Yeah, they totally wouldn't know, definitely. Especially considering the fact that there's definitely no people who, like, were any part of Prism Project staff at all working on Anilive. That would totally get through. Do you still have the art backed up somewhere at least? No, I don't. Because I don't even want to go back to look at it. It's too gross. No thank you. I mean, I guess I have some of it. Because I think I mentioned this a few streams ago, but I used to... I've made a few live 2D models, all for personal use. So I still have the art for one of them. The first two that I made were practice, and the last one was one that I had for personal use. Rip, I just debuted today. Oh, congrats on debut if you're being serious. Was about to stalk your profile for arts projects. No, no, that's embarrassing. Rip, just debuted today. Those staff happen to not be there at the time. Yeah, they happen to not be there, actually. Hey, Leo, what's up, man? Miyadi Kobayashi. Dang, I'm so good at reading. Goodness. A new Nexus member? As far as I know, there's no new members of Nexus. Yeah, it's totally fine. Captain would have sold it to Sony already, so you could probably get one over on him. That anyways. I love looking at art projects. I'm also a big fan of observing art, just not my own. Just not my own. And I probably won't be looking at too much more of my art anyways. Like, I feel like a majority of the population is an artist one way or another, at least like in some time or like some portion of their life. And I feel like my time as an artist is like come. I feel like it's about my turn to step away from art. I probably won't be drawing seriously like any longer in my life. If I ever draw, it'll probably just be mouse drawings again, which is fine. I like that. But I don't think I was meant to be an artist, and it's best I put my time and effort elsewhere, I think. So I probably won't be drawing seriously ever in my life again. Which sounds sad, but that's okay. That's just the way that life is. Yuko, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for liking, and I appreciate that. How have you been? I only shared 2 art pieces I've done and no more. What sort of art style is your main one? It's a more realistic or anime? Anime style. Anime style. I'm an artist, but replace art with you. Oh, okay. I'm not very good at reading. Took me a minute. I prefer shitpost drawings that look a bit cursed and endearing. I like those. I think that those are charming. I like that. Someone actually redeemed Ara in my stream today, so I did it and they folded. Interesting. Gotcha. I thought Leo Bell was in a film. I don't know. Was he? Was he? Does that count? What happened to the person that was supposed to debut? Are they going to debut? Hopefully! I pray that they can. I know that you guys would really like her. I really hope so. Surely in the future, right? It's Argo Cease. Okay, skull emojis. It's basically only done... I've basically only done pixel art and animations for when I've tried to make games. I see. I see. Oh, that's an option. Replace the real Nell and debut using their model. Who would know? The people who've been paying attention to Nell on Twitter, because Nell uploads like covers occasionally, right? It's pretty hard to exactly replicate one's voice. They would know. They would know, for sure. Leo is getting called out. Wait, who? I like her drawings she posted. Wait, whose drawings? And she collabed with some members. The voice changer. The voice changer? I feel like it's still hard to replicate. Nell ellipsis. I know. Hopefully she can debut soon. I feel like I'm making them stronger? No, smaller than they should be. Good thing I can lasso tool it. Lasso tool, just like Lulu Lasso. Wow. Okay. Voice changer. No one else knows the voice on here, so they wouldn't know. Them? Them, yeah. Them. Making what smaller? Can you elaborate? No. Mel has been doing collabs on stream with some other members, even though she can't stream. She has one next week with Reverie. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'm glad that she can at least do something and she's not just like completely unavailable, I guess. I'm happy that she can at least do something. Lulu's probably strong too, though, since she's like over 6 feet tall. Yeah, she's tall. She's so tall. Goodness gracious. Okay. You made her eyes smaller? Definitely not something below that. Yeah, definitely not anything else. I changed the positioning and I feel like it's a little more accurate now. You have to be strong to lasso horses and cows and sheep. I don't want to get lassoed. Maybe not sheep, please. At least not me. At least not me. I'm not too fond of getting captured. Okay. I feel like the head is not big enough for the rest of the body. So I'm going to change the size of that. Oops. I almost did the wrong thing. Oops, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button a lot on this keyboard because it's a lot bigger than my old keyboard. So I'm not used to like the button placement. Okay. Head is a little more proportional to the body in terms of like what this mouse style that I usually do is about. Throws a Pokeball at Esila. I'm not a Pokemon, that wouldn't work on me, right? I mean, like, Pokeballs haven't worked on humans, right? I feel like they'd make a movie about that, probably. If so, I've not seen that movie. There are people that enjoy that, but this isn't the stream to talk about that. I don't think there's any stream to talk about that sort of thing. Yeah. Lone Wolf, welcome back. How are you? Charlie Q, welcome in. Viku. Okay, Amari is probably easier. Welcome in, Amari. Esila, Lone Wolf, how are you? Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Charlie, thanks for liking. Getting a lasso on them. Nate, welcome back. How are you? Yo, hi. Welcome. I'm in the middle of drawing Lulu Lasso. Nexus's beloved Lulu Lasso. Right now, I'm trying to get the pose down before anything else. A Hylone. So far, you have a circle. I have a circle for the head. I have the neck. I have the shoulders. I have the chest. I have the like back kind of. Lulu's probably strong too, over 6 feet tall. Hi Esila, how is the drawing going? It's going! It's going! I'm actually having a lot of fun. I'm really fond of drawing with my mouse. As I've said 20 times already today. I love drawing with my mouse. A shame I probably will never draw seriously again, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So, the hardest part here will probably be the arm and the hand. Probably the arm more so than the hand. Okay. Hi Trax, hi Nate, hi Lone, Safari have a circle, hi Argo. That's what matters is having fun drawing. Yeah, what matters is having fun. Hi Destroyer, hi Exxon. Everyone's saying hi. I love that everyone knows each other. It makes me so happy. I've been doing Mog. Awesome. Glad to be here again. Hope your day is treating you well and that your boigers are nice and steamy. Thank you very much. I don't think I've gotten a burger today, even. I didn't even notice that. That's okay. I don't really need new burgers. But thank you so much. I've been having a great day. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you, Greatest Story. I appreciate the gift. Hello, Room. Hi, Argo. Hi, Nate. Hello, everyone. Hi, Argo. Hi, Lone. Love y'all. Oh my gosh. You don't need to lasso to wrangle horses or sheep. They can be herded by essentially putting up guide ropes and applying pressure to their backs in a given direction. They're really good at sensing horizontal barriers and will stop even for flimsy ones. That's the painless way to corral wrangle them if you've got 3 or 4 guys on the job. I see. Gotcha. I don't know anything about this, but I used to live out in like the country in the middle of nowhere, and this is a time where I lived with like my family, right? So I lived with my mom, and we had a landlord, right? That because we don't own our house, that's way too expensive. We rent from the guy, and the guy who is our landlord had like a lot of cattle and like horses and stuff, and every Every once in a while, Mother would like go out and help like herd the animals or something. I don't know. It wasn't my job, so I don't really know about it. But she used to go do those things. The Esila lore, yeah. You guys can know about this kind of stuff. I trust you with my personal information. I trust you with the information that my mother used to capture cattle, I guess. Have you ever seen that old cartoon, Sheep in the Big City? I don't think I have, actually. I don't think I have. There's a lot of things that I haven't seen and haven't experienced, unfortunately. Like, I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't watch a lot of shows. I listen to a very, like, limited variety of music and play a very limited variety of games. So I'm pretty closed off from the rest of the world. It's not much that I'd experience. Probably gonna fix this shoulder. Bumble Jr., welcome in. Hi, how are you? How have you been? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. We're in the middle of trying to start drawing Lulu Lasso. That shoulder's too big. Oh no. I kind of wish that there was stabilization when I am drawing with my mouse. But there's not. But even if there was, I feel like that would take away from the mouse-drawn charm. I kind of like how rigid some of the lines are. Be honest, are you secretly Amish? No. No. You'd probably think that I was, considering my lack of experiences with the outside world. But no, I'm not. I'm not. I just don't manage my time well enough to experience many things. Do you just listen to Ludo all day? Every few months I go through my Ludo phase again, but no. If I'm listening to music, it's probably while I'm doing something else. Not when I'm doing like important work, because when I listen to music while working, I just end up singing the entire time. Like a song will come on and I'll be like, I want to sing this song. And I'll start working again once I'm done singing this song. But then another song comes up and I'm like, oh, I want to sing this too. So I never get any work done. So I have to listen to music only when I'm doing work that doesn't matter, like cleaning and that kind of stuff. Not saying that cleaning doesn't matter, because it does matter, but like not work that I'm like getting paid for, or like school or homework or anything like that. Nothing like that. How much VTuber would go crazy though? Honestly, agreed. I feel like that'd be something I want to experience. I want to see that. Esila doesn't need a sheep-powered railgun. She used a railgun powered by the willingly sacrificed souls of her fans. It's better that you said that they're willingly sacrificed, but I still don't like that they're sacrificed. Nothing needs to be sacrificed. Hi, Bubble Jr. Could you rate my Dr. Fish drawing? Where's the drawing? I'll rate it. It's probably a 10 out of 10, but I'll rate it. They should pay you for cleaning. They should. Many times in the past, I've considered becoming like a maid or like a housekeeper, but I never did, I guess. I never did. I sacrificed my time. You guys never have to sacrifice anything for me. I do appreciate that you guys like show up to my stream and come to hang out with me, but that's completely like unnecessary. It's completely optional. I do appreciate it though, and I'm happy that you do, because I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. I commented it on your Twitter. Oh, cool, okay. So I want to though? Yeah, as long as it's something that you want, and as long as you remain happy, then I'm happy with it. Okay, so you commented it on my Twitter. Where exactly? Oh! Wow. Okay. 10 out of 10. Heart emoji. There you go. Perfect. You should also show that to Rixie if you haven't. I feel like that'd be pretty neat. Okay, checking up on the upload. Still not done unless my like tabs all messed up. Okay, back to trying to draw. Okay. Took 3 minutes. You aren't getting rid of me that easily, Esila. I don't want to get rid of you guys. If you guys weren't here anymore, I'd probably be sad. Because I'm really happy talking with you guys. I love you guys. 30? Wait, 30 what? took 30 minutes. Oh, gotcha. Well, I think that the work shows. I think the work you put in shows. I feel like it paid off. Nice job, Nate. Wait, so whatever makes us happy. Okay, here's the rules. Here's the rules. As long as you are happy, and as long as everyone is safe, then you can proceed with whatever you are doing. As long as nobody is getting hurt, this includes other people and this includes yourself. As long as everybody is safe, nobody's getting hurt, and as long as everyone involved is happy and harmed in no way, then you can proceed with whatever activities you are doing. Then can we have you read us a story? Another time for sure, another time for sure. But if we get much further off topic, then the chances that I make progress on this will be even lower. Little risk is fine every once in a while, right? Taking risk is generally good, but I feel like, I messed something up, hold on. I feel like we need to be really careful considering the negative consequences of the risk that we do take. Fire strong arm emoji. Yeah, fire strong arm emoji indeed. We had Esila reading last week. Yeah, we did. And again, in the future, I probably will read as well, even if I'm not very good at reading. I had a surprisingly good time. Gian, GI4N, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Please do let me know how I can improve pronouncing your name, because I'm not exactly sure at the moment. I'm not exactly sure right now. Okay. So we need to... Okay, I'm gonna hide the reference of Lulu for right now, because I don't need that. I'm just trying to get the pose down, because I still don't have the pose down. And... Okay. I've had family in the hotel business, and most of the hotels they told me about had like 90% of the housekeepers being old Mexican ladies who've been working at the same hotel for like 30 years, so you'd probably need to speak Spanish to be a housekeeper. I don't know any Spanish. Darn, my dreams of making money from my passion of cleaning out the window. Dang it. Okay. Maybe if... Okay. Sometimes when I struggle with the arm, I start with the hand instead, and then I move the hand where it needs to be to make the arm more proportional to what it's supposed to be. So maybe here I start with the hand, since I've got the basic structure of the body down, I guess. Have you heard of a au pair? No, I've not. Please do explain. I'm willing to listen. I'm all ears. Okay, I'm gonna change the color so I can distinguish it from the rest of the lines. While looking at the reference, I'm also gonna look at my hand, which will be backwards, but I can translate it in my head, probably. Okay, there's a thumb. Bitter Bunny, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. It's been a while. Burger, thank you. Delicious. Thank you. It was so yummy. Basically a program where you move to another country and clean their houses, among other things, while they cover all your expenses plus extra money? That sounds so cool, actually. That sounds great. That sounds wonderful. I would love to participate in that. Okay. Let's try the pointer finger of the finger gun. I made it not thick enough. Jesus Christ, it's so little. Okay. Maybe this is a situation where I need to flip the canvas. I find when drawing with a mouse, doing it at a different angle sometimes makes my lines look nicer. Burger, there's your burger for today. Also, question about the previous topic. What's in your playlist? What playlist? Like the ones I like listen to music on normally? Cause I don't... I have one playlist total. Cause right now I'm using Spotify, right? I have one playlist, and it's so that I can trick the algorithm into giving me similar music to what I put into it. It's so that I can get the music I want. Not really for listening. But considering the fact that someone suggested we do a Spotify reveal as a reward for next week, considering that, I feel like I should keep that like private. I can do like a little preview. I can do like a random number generator and I can like see. I can give you one song. I'll give you one song. Do you want it out of my likes or out of the algorithm tuning playlist? I'll give you something so you... I feel bad giving you nothing. So you can get one song. One song. I bet it's Ludo. When listening to Spotify, I've actually like barely listened to Ludo. It's not often I actually listen to them on Spotify. I want to see the songs you've liked. One is more than enough. Okay. Okay. So from my likes, right now there's 459 songs. So a number generator. And how many was that? 459. Min 1, max 459. Okay. Do you have Spotify Premium? Okay, so crazy coincidence. Earlier today, I checked my emails and I got a scam email and it was like, you never paid us for your Spotify Premium, so we're gonna suspend all activity on your account. And I fell for it for a minute because I was like still waking up. I was like, I don't even have Spotify Premium. So I clicked, I foolishly clicked the link and it brought me to like a French like newspaper website. I thought it would do worse, but it just took me to a newspaper website. But that made me realize like, I never used my free 3 months of premium. So I signed up for my 3 free months of premium earlier this morning. And my plan is to cancel it before it charges me. And we'll hope that I remember to cancel it. Oh no, you're French? I'm not French and I don't know any French. That language is scary. Hi, how's it going? It's going pretty well, I'd say. How have you been? Sharon? I don't know. Gasp in French. Okay, so if I generate a random number, it's 128. My 128th liked song is The New Flesh by Bayside. I'm a big fan of Bayside. Does anyone here listen to Bayside? I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Okay. I've never heard of them? Dang, really? I definitely recommend them. Probably more their earlier stuff than their more recent stuff. At least that's more according to my taste. But I'd recommend them. I think they're pretty cool. What kind of band are they? I'm not very good at distinguishing genre, but according to Google, Bayside band. That's more specific. Bayside is alternative/indie. Alternative/indie. I'll take a gander. New Flash. Okay, let me go back to Twitch. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'll give it a look. Okay, gotcha. Probably your safest bet for any of their music would probably be their self-titled album. It was, I think it was like from 2005. I feel like that's the big one. I just about only listen to Vocaloid. Gotcha. That's understandable. I like Vocaloid as well. And I recently added the songs that won Eurovision. Gotcha. What type of vibe do they give off? Maybe something like Arctic Monkeys? This is referring to Bayside, correct? They give off the vibe of like whiny white man, I guess. I don't know. They give off that vibe. I mostly listen to whatever VTubers sing for karaoke, so it's a lot of anime songs and Vocaloid. Yeah, that's fair. I'm more into Screamo personally. Gotcha, that's quite enjoyable as well. What kind of description is that? I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like it's accurate enough. Okay, this thumb is god-awful. We need to renovate that. New tab. Not new tab. new layer. Okay. And okay, the thumb curls inward towards the outer side of the face. Oh, this is awful. What the heck? Okay. I'm vibing with the song. Thanks, Esila. Of course, of course, of course. Again, probably if I were to recommend you any album of theirs instead of individual songs, I'd probably go with the self-titled album. Noted. You seem to be into indie music. To an extent, yeah, I guess. Personally, when it comes to genre, I don't usually care as long as it's not country. As long as it's not country. I'm also super not super big on rap, but I do make exceptions sometimes. Based. Even if what you meant to say was it's still fitting enough, right? Okay, maybe if I hide the old finger layer and start over on the thumb. Do you like MGMT? Not very good at abbreviations. MGMT. MGMT. What are your notable songs? Let me see. Okay, 2007. There's a chance I listen to these people. Okay. Looking at the time frame, they do have some older songs, so it's possible I did listen to them. Also, like, yeah, alternative indie. So there's a chance that I have heard their songs before, but judging based off the names, I don't think I recognize any of these. Angry Zealot, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. Have you heard of Jiraiya? I don't think I have, no. What about Post Malone new country album? Thoughts? I don't listen to Post Malone, so I don't have any thoughts. If it's country, though, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. And that's not saying I think that country is bad. There is good country. It's just not my cup of tea. He's really good. I like him a lot. Okay, gotcha. I'll take a screenshot of that so I can remember that for later. Hi, Esila. Sorry I am late. Thankful for those VODs you've been doing lately. It's okay if you're late. That's perfectly fine. And I'm glad that you've been enjoying those. I'll keep doing my best to get those out for you. I was struggling a lot previously. Whiny Mancore, another clip. It feels embarrassing getting clipped. Neil Gold, welcome back. How are you, Neil? How have you been? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're making like no progress on this. The image that I'm creating right now bears zero resemblance and zero defining features of the Lulu Lasso. We're talking way too much. That's okay. I really enjoy talking to you guys. It's okay. If someone posted clips with your takes on Twitter, you would be canceled? Would I? Would I? Are they that bad? Do you prefer we don't clip? No, you guys can clip. That's perfectly fine. It's just... it's the embarrassment of being, like, acknowledged enough to, like, have you guys want to save a piece of what I'm saying. Bitter Bunny, thank you for gifting. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Are my takes that bad? Would I really get canceled? Watching anime at ×2 speed is an ungodly take. It's not that bad. It's really efficient. You're great. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that. I love supporting you guys. And thank you, Bunny. I really appreciate that. Do you prefer me calling you Bunny or Bitter Bunny? The worst one so far was probably anime on ×2. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Bunny is chillo. Okay, gotcha. What are your thoughts on the rap beef that happened recently? I don't know anything about it besides the fact that it happened. It was Drake and Kendrick Lamar, right? One of my, like, old friends, like, messaged me, like, hey, Esila, have you heard about this thing even though you don't know anything about rap? I want to know your thoughts even though you don't know anything about rap because I think it would be funny to know your thoughts because you don't know anything about rap. And the words I gave this friend, almost quote. Almost quote. It was probably almost exactly, Kendrick Lamar is winning because Kendrick Lamar sounds like lemon bar and lemon bars are delicious. That is my only thoughts. Okay, let me catch up. Or the one about turning each other into boygers. I don't even know what you're referring to, Lone Wolf, but that's scaring me a little. Like Rat Jam, that's the only rat drama I know about. BBL Drizzy, oh rap. I like your answer. Thank you. Thank you. No, the only people that get canceled are the people that apologize or don't defend themselves. You should be okay. 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 Saying things and fire emoji. Okay, so so I said the right answer apparently. Good. What? I don't know anything about rap, so I think the feud between the two rappers is just a media smokescreen to distract people from how the third rapper was running a human trafficking ring. What? That's terrifying. Jeez. Good lord. Disco fire emoji. Huh? That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about that. Goodness gracious. Okay. I remember what I was doing. I remember. Okay. So the plan is to draw the hand. The plan is to draw the hand. So you go up, there's a little bump at like the edge of the thumb. You make a thumb, it goes down, but I don't like the angle I put it at, so we'll erase it instead of starting over. We'll bring the line... Dang, this is bad, never mind, we're starting over again. Huh? Oh yeah, that happened. I didn't know that. Charon, welcome back, how are you? And thank you for liking? No, thank you for coming back twice. I appreciate that. Z222, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Quick fact about me, my favorite number is 2. And my favorite, like, not even just 2, any set of repeating 2s. So if it's 2, if it's 22, 222, 2222, 2222, any set of repeating 2s is my favorite. I don't know why, but that's the way I've always thought about it, I guess. Now, the first rapper, K. Dot, was actually insinuating that the other person was part of the ring or had their own trafficking ring. That's still terrifying. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is so bad. Don't even worry about it. I'm sure it's still partially the app. It's still getting worked on, thankfully. It should be more stable in the future. What's NEXAS, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, so NEXAS is like a school that you attend to learn how to be good at VTubing, I guess. So all members of NEXAS are students, and we're all learning how to be a VTuber. And we all do this through, like, lessons and lectures and homework, and we get our practice through Anilive. Soon we'll be able to branch out to other platforms, but mainly we stick to Anilive here. But they had footage from several years ago, so I don't know why it only happened now. Finally, I'm not the only one who likes repeating 2s. Oh my god, wow! Yay! I'm glad that we like the same thing. What does NEXAS mean? If I'm being honest, I don't know. Ask Harry. I have no clue. Wait, you have VTuber homework? Yes. I actually received new homework today that I have to turn in before some deadline that I didn't check. I actually have homework that I have to do right now. Esila, can you show us your grades? All my grades are good because they don't give you like A's or anything. You either pass or fail based on you turning in your homework, and I turn in all my homework in a very timely manner. So I'm doing good. I'm probably like at least a B. Can we help you with said homework? I don't think so. I feel like it's supposed to be private. I don't think so, unfortunately. Wait, how do you join? My friend would probably like to know. He's a VTuber on Twitch right now. So, first wave, we all were scouted. Second wave that is coming soon, they were all hired through an audition. Auditions at the moment are closed, but they will probably be opening them up again in the future because NEXAS wants to one day, hopefully, like, teach 1,000 VTubers, which is a lot. So there will probably be auditions again in the future. It's an actual school, like the proper homework? I thought you were kidding. No, it's an actual school. We have homework. We have homework. I was not kidding. I was being serious. Oh, wow. Clap. Thank you, Argo. I appreciate the gift. Thank you. I get a burger? But I'll let him know. Okay, gotcha. But I don't have the means to get a burger right now. But also... Sharon, thanks for liking. I appreciate that. Whoa, you got scouted. That's huge. I didn't even get scouted once. I got scouted twice. I turned them down originally because I thought they were a scam, but I got scouted by this like second guy, and I'm assuming they were completely like unrelated and weren't like targeting me. And I was like, oh, it was the second time, I guess. Why not? Why not? Can you tell us how they decide on names? Did you guys have any choice? I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, but if I get in trouble, that's whatever, I guess, because it's not that big of a deal, right? We decided our own names, which is why mine's super like uncreative and plain. We got to decide our own names. We have to like turn them in to be like approved. Like we probably wouldn't be allowed to debut as what's the name of a big VTuber? We would not be able to debut under the name Gargura, probably. So Christian? No thank you. Iron Mouse? Yeah, we probably would not be able to choose the name Iron Mouse. Interesting that they misspelled yours. Yeah, they misspelled mine multiple times. That's okay though. Auditions are closed, but there's still a big apply now button at the top of the website. Yeah, I don't know if they're like keeping up on like maintaining the website right now, which is understandable enough because I'm pretty sure it's just Harry who's running it, and Harry's in charge of a lot of different things, so it's understandable why he, I guess, hasn't any time recently kept up with it. But it is interesting that there is an apply now button still. Okay. One day I'm going to get the shape of this hand done. Harry is carrying. He is doing a lot of work, and it's honestly impressive. Despite the mistakes that do occur, it is quite impressive. It seems like a big project for a company just starting out. Yeah, it does. It's really ambitious. Hopefully it turns out well, though. We'll see. I wonder if Harry is scouting people, too. I mean, maybe. Maybe. They updated it to put the first gen on the website under the talent section, so it's being updated. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen that. I'll have to check it out later. I want to see what that looks like. Okay, that's good to know. It's really good to know. This thumb is not good. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a thumb. I can surgically apply the finger that I already drew. I know what part of the problem is. The end of the thumb is like too long. Interesting. Okay. So if I look at my hand, the end of the finger needs to be like here. Here about. Why are drawing hands so complex? I don't know. Hands are just, there's a lot that goes into hands, I guess. You have to get used to it. Hands are like okay with me when I'm drawing like normally, but you have to have like extra control when you're doing mouse, I guess. It's weird. Drawing hands is pretty easy as long as you're like good at like looking at the reference of the hand and replicating that. There's pictures of you, but they're all cowboy shot web peas without transparency. There's pictures of me. They're cowboy shot web peas without transparency. I really wish that I could get anything to work so that I could get out the transparent PNG myself. Okay, let me look at the NEXAS website. NEXAS Live. Launchpad for next gen virtual talent stars. Sorry? I don't know why you're apologizing. It's okay. Talents. I am in here. I am in here. I don't like that my PNG has like the goofy smile on it. I don't even know how to replicate the smile. So in all of my like promotional like images that they make for me, I have like the weird smile. I don't even know how to like make it again. Like I can't even make that smile naturally. Smiley face emoji. Yeah. I am here in this website. That's progress. That's progress. Ah, my nose. It's been so itchy lately. Can you show us your angry face? Okay. No. Okay, maybe it's too dark in my room. Cause that just looks sad. My angry face shows up a lot better on my the webcam. Right now in the VOD, I'll make the angry face. Except it's not working. I think the lighting did change, and that's messing with it a lot. Okay, I made the angry face on the VOD. That's a lot easier. If I get closer to the camera here and recalibrate maybe, we'll see. It's like slightly angry, I guess. It's slightly angry. A look of disappointment, yeah. A skull emoji's laughing emoji. What a maze, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Bubon, welcome in. Hi, how are you? How have you been? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing our best to stay on track and to draw Lulu Lasso. Keyword trying our best. I love it even if it's only a bit angry. Sometimes the tracking is better than other times, and my environment does contribute to that, unfortunately. I don't have the light on in my room. The window's behind me, so it doesn't help a lot. No, what matters is that you can at least see me even, so that's worth something. That's worth something, and that's what matters. But there is worth. Is that a smile a toggle, maybe? No, I don't have any toggles. I don't have any toggles. Does Anilive handle tracking correctly for bottom teeth? I can only get my bottom teeth to show when I do like my normal like teeth smile. That's the only way I can get my bottom teeth to show. So I guess not. Looks disappointed? Yeah, looks disappointed. Oh, wait, do you have toggles or just tracking? Just tracking, no toggles. Light is for rams, darkness is for sheepy heads. Yeah, sorry I mentioned odd things. No, it's okay. I don't think you've said anything weird, Argo. It's okay. I don't think I've identified a single strange thing that you've said, so I don't think you said any. Smiley face emoji. Hi, anime, how are you? Anime simp. Do you want me to call you anime simp or anime simp? 1TT7, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Smiley face emoji. Yeah, smiley face emoji. You can do either. Okay, gotcha. Noted. I'll do my best to remember. Okay. Since I've identified the problem, let's change the problem. Let's fix it. Okay. This still looks very strange. This is not how I would like a hand to look. But it's better than before. Smile. There you go. Got to go to the pubs. Hope I'll see your stream again. Goodbye. Bye. Have a good one. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Please stay safe. I'll see you some other time, hopefully. Thank you for stopping by. Anime Sim, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Picture emoji. Taking a picture of my smile. It came out amazing. Thank you. Okay. So that's one finger plus the thumb. Now I need the rest of the fingers, which will be folded, which is the easier part. So it shouldn't be that bad. It'll be that bad if I draw it that bad. Okay. Need to remember to put this on a new layer. Okay. I Control Z. Okay, perfect. I remembered to lift my finger so I didn't have to restart entirely. Rimiunifuya, welcome in. Hi, how are you? It's hard to read your name, sorry. I have a question. What's up? I'll do my best to answer. What's up? I'll answer to the best of my ability. If you're becoming a streamer, do you make a model or do you submit a sheet and they just make it? I think it really depends because there's a few of us here who've already had a model. This is referring to the ex-prison people. So there's some of us here who have already had a model, them. There's some of us who got their model designed for them according to their taste. That should be all of us here in Nexus. And the next like wave of Nexus members get models that were already made. So I don't think that they get to personally design theirs, but it really depends. It's kind of all three of those. Anaria made hers. Yes, Anaria did make hers, which is really cool. You guys are elite hires. If I'm being honest, I don't fully understand what that means. Okay. Well, now the pointing and the finger are like kind of okay, but now I feel like angle is missing here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the gift. Thank you. Thank you. It's expensive. I really appreciate it. And also thank you for liking. I'm excited for the next wave, but none of them will ever be our fave CP head. I'm excited for the next wave as well. If you guys do find a new favorite though, that's okay. That's okay. Your guys' taste changes naturally over time. If I happen to be your favorite now, it's okay if it changes eventually. That's okay. The future is of less worth than what we have right now in the present. Right? Not of less worth in like the negative way. What I'm saying is what matters most is the time that we spend together now, right? You're doing your best you can with your drawing, Esila. You're doing great. Keep it up. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to deliver at least okay results. This is gonna be the cutest Papa's Pizzeria you've ever seen. But you're not replaceable. I mean, I guess that's true, right? Because there is no exact replica of me. And that'd be, like, impossible, right? So I guess that's true. You should post the drawing when it's done. I always do. I say it like I say it like I've been doing that here with Nexus, but the plan is to post them, yeah. And for Clothos, I plan on posting that once I'm done with this stream. At the end of each stream, that's when I want to do it. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't think Wave 2 will be supported compared to the first wave. Most people probably came here from the initial drama. Yeah, I can totally see that happening. I'd hope that they get support, though. I'm sure that they hired really good people. Okay. We're making slow progress on this single hand. You should post the drawing when it's done. I plan on it. We've been waiting for the drawing for weeks. I'm nervous. You're nervous? I already know it's gonna be, like, disappointing, because, like, it's with mouse. It's not, like, good. And I did disclaim, like, yeah, this isn't going to be good. I am doing this with my mouse. It's no masterpiece. It's no masterpiece. Which is also another really good song by Bayside. That was the very first track of their first album. Maybe also listen to that one. Maybe I just completely start over on the sum again. We're definitely getting somewhere, though. To my taste, then. Noted. Do you see the painting King Charles had made? No. I'm interested, though. Let me see. King Charles's painting? King Charles's paintings. Images. Oh, these are cute. Oh yeah, that. These watercolors are so cute, actually. I really like these. The red one. The red one. There's some, like, natural reds because of the landscape. Oh, which red one? King Charles's red painting. Whoa! I thought that was like blood and like flesh at first. Whoa. This is pretty neat too, I guess. I like the landscapes better. No. I mean, that's pretty neat, I guess. Again, I do much prefer the landscapes. That's a very scary image. It is. It's very intense. Would you like to be drawn this way? If anyone draws me, I don't particularly care about the manner I am drawn in. It's really up to the artist, right? As long as the artist is happy. I guess unless it was like commissioned work, where it's like, it's supposed to be the way I want it to be to a certain extent, because it's still like the artist doing it. It's a pretty striking painting though, it's cool. Yeah! For sure, definitely. Oh, this thumb is awful. This is so hard suddenly. Okay, so first, the finger is not straight enough. The finger is definitely not straight enough. Control T. Make it straighter. Where's the rest of the fist? What layer is that? I did not label any of these. We need to draw Gremlin Esila. I mean, whatever makes you happy, right? Whatever makes you happy. All I ask is that if I'm ever drawn, if possible, I want to see it in my art tag. I want to see. I feel bad because, like, I know that there's been a few images posted to my art tag that I've just like never seen, and I've only been lucky enough to see them because they like also happen to like at me or something. But sometimes images just like don't show up in the tag, and I feel bad because like what if there's something in there that I didn't see? What if there's something that I'm missing? I want to be able to like comment on all of them. I want to be able to repost all of them. I want to see. I like the recent Esila burger. I like that too. I like that too. It's cute. Okay. So anatomically, the bottom of this fist is too flat. It needs to kind of like become sharp and then go back in. Except I did it in a way that looks bad. And then, okay, in. No, it was better flat in the first place. Maybe it's too steep. Okay, that's a little better. The recent Esila burger. Yeah, the picture of me eating a burger. I try sorting my by latest. Maybe that is a problem, I guess. Let me see. Let me see. Esila art. Latest. I always sort by latest. But I can't even like tell if I am missing something, because if something's not going to show up in the tag, then it's just not going to show up in the tag. Like, as far as I can see, I have seen all of these. Okay. Back to Twitch. And back to Clip Studio. Okay. Maybe we change the position of the thumb, and instead of it being like, instead of the thumb sticking up, maybe it like kind of curls around like where the fist is, or it kind of hangs around there instead. That would be a lot easier, I think. I think we can make that work. Already looking much better that way. I just need to get the thumb in the back to show up in a way that actually looks nice. Lily, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some artists prefer to be private. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. Would be cool to have an actual Esila burger place one day. That could be a goal we work towards. For $20,000, I find the cheapest like place to rent out as a burger place, and I'll make your burger. I'll do that. So just like pointing? Yeah, just like pointing, I guess. Because the finger gun, it's optional whether it's 2 fingers or 1 finger. I went the 1 finger route. I keep saying figure instead of finger. How about if the thumb curls up? I've been trying that, but through mouse, I've not been able to get this to like actually work. But I automatically got this to work like so much better. With the thumb being kind of like behind. Instead. The hardest part is the like tip of the thumb here. You can sell burgers in your room. But if you guys come to my room to buy my burgers, then you're gonna know where I live. You're gonna know where my room is. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Mail chat burgers? That's very unsafe. If I mail you a burger, I will not be able to keep it like the right temperature, and then I could get in trouble, because if you eat the burger and get sick, like, that's not very good. I'll get in trouble for that. We'll come blindfolded? Oh, it's just like when I would teleport to a random place after, like... It's like when I teleport to a place one time a month randomly with no say in it, but I would be naked. It's just like that. That's crazy. Themed pop-up restaurants can be pretty difficult to run outside of Japan because so often people who like the theme are very spread out and aren't as likely to travel long distances. Yeah, that's understandable. Let's sign a waiver. True, but if I make you sign a waiver for something that, like, is dangerous, that's still, like, bad. Like, if I make you sign the waiver and it's like, yeah, if I send you this burger and you eat it, you will 100% become very sick. And you eat it anyways, like, honestly, that's kind of on you, but I shouldn't set you up to be in that situation in the first place. The burger is made with love, it won't rot. I like the way you think there. I wish that was the case. I wish that was the case. I'd eat a burger made by Esila either way. Would you really eat something that I made if it was, like, bad? Would you really eat it if it was, like, moldy and, like, rotted? Many days old? Clipped again? Dang. If you had to make a burger for a bear or a random man in the woods, who would you make a burger for? I'd make them for both if I could, right? Like, it's not often you have the tools to make only one burger, right? Usually you have enough materials to make multiple burgers. So I'd make myself a burger, I would make a burger for the man, and I'd make a burger for the bear, and we would all share. We would all share. Yes, yeah, you would? Why? Even if you like me, like, still. What your #1 priority should be your health. Wrap it in tinfoil with some ice packs. You can heat it up. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work, guys. It's an old clip from when you first talked about the butt in the butt. I was clipped already, dang. I didn't even know about these. It's embarrassing being captured for all eternity. I drew this on the wrong layer. I'm so dumb. It's okay. We made it work. This is close enough. This is good enough. Sometimes you have to settle for less than perfection, and this is it. This is it. This hand is way too big, though. We can size it down. It's okay. Let's see. Yes, I've put worse things in my body and lived. Honestly, same. I used to eat mold. I don't eat mold anymore, but like... when my food used to like go bad and be moldy, not like fully, but if a piece of my bread was moldy, just rip it off. If part of the cheese is moldy, get rid of it. If part of my like yogurt is moldy, like in my yogurt, the lid, like what's on the sides and what's on the lid would mold faster than what's at the bottom, right? I just only eat from the bottom. Like it's not that hard. But I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore, actually. Burger first, personal well-being second? No. Personal well-being first, always. That's a trope in anime. You should compliment their food and eat it even if it's bad. It was made with love and that's what matters. I mean, I can see your reasoning, I guess. I can see your reasoning. Question marks. Don't people purposefully eat moldy cheese? Right? Like, that's part of my reasoning on why eating cheese that's moldy is okay. Like, cheese is just mold anyways. Cheese is just moldy milk, right? And don't we eat mold as, like, medicine, too? Isn't that how we, like, cure some diseases? Like, it should be okay. But it's not, apparently. Okay. Hand, tiny bit bigger. Move it down here instead. Now we're getting somewhere. Moldy cheese sounds acceptable. People pay extra for that. Yeah. That's normal. Why is your cheese moldy? Just eat it. Because when you don't eat the cheese fast enough, it goes bad, right? I don't eat cheese super fast. I tend to try to avoid cheese for the most part, so I don't have to eat medicine. Yeah, penicillin is mold, I think. Yeah, penicillin is mold. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, we need to finish up this arm. We'll slowly create lines and chisel away at what we like and don't like about where the lines happen to land. But I don't eat mold anymore, so don't worry. Okay. Maybe we just move this. We tilt it a little. That angle's a little better. We will sculpt. Get rid of what we don't like. Well, it's not exactly a living thing you eat with penicillin. It's a byproduct of it. Okay, so when you have penicillin, you're not actually eating mold? Like, is it kind of like how yeast creates air? Like, are you eating, like, is it kind of like that? Not saying you're eating the mold's air, but like, it's kind of like how yeast creates air. So the mold creates penicillin? It's kind of like that? If I eat raw mold, do I still get the benefits of penicillin? Wait, raw mold? We can cook it? Yes? Okay. Gotcha. No. Yes and no. Okay. Oh, I'm struggling. Maybe it's the angle. Maybe I can flip it. Oh, it looks really bad flipped. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a bad one. This is gonna be pretty bad. Maybe. I'm gonna eat it. I don't need penicillin, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. You probably shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't do that. I don't think that you should do that. Maybe don't do that. Above all else, you should keep yourself safe. Esila eats mold rant. I don't eat mold anymore. I don't eat mold anymore. Sad face emoji. Okay. Like I said earlier when I was talking about the rules. Rule 1, everyone has to be happy, right? Everyone involved in the activity you're doing has to be happy. But 2, everyone involved also has to be safe. And I don't think that it's very safe to eat mold anymore. Yes, anymore. I used to eat mold, but it's not a problem because I don't eat mold anymore. And honestly, like, I probably could keep eating mold because, like, it's just like not being wasteful, right? If my cheese molds, just get rid of the piece that's moldy, right? It's just being not wasteful. It's just being not wasteful. But I'm not going to because it's still not safe. Most mold are not toxic enough to be a problem. It's just disgusting. Well, it's true, I guess. Yeah, true. Mold can be bad, though, talking about cheese. Okay, so specifically cheese mold is bad, but also cheese mold is very good because it's expensive. Uh-huh. Oh, I know what's missing. The back part of the arm. Well, sculpt a little. There we go. That's a little better. And we can copy and paste this so it's double finger guns. There's one on the other side. We can do that as well. Easy. Esila, I'm worried for you. There shouldn't be anything to worry about me for. I told you it was in the past. That's not my initial thought. Just get rid of the mold. Yeah, exactly. What if I go to a doctor after? Why would you pay to go to a doctor? It's too expensive. Just keep yourself safe in the first place. If you eat mold, you can get sick. For example, I'm very allergic to mold, and I end up struggling to breathe. Yeah, mold certainly is not for everyone. So, I can't recommend it. Cryo, welcome back. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Because my nose clogs up excessively. Yeah. What if I choose to just sleep it off? What if you don't hurt yourself in the first place? What if that happens instead, huh? Okay, let's change where this second arm is. Okay. Hand is not going to be visible at this position, so why bother? Why bother? Okay, so the entire time I've been talking, I completely forgot about my tea, and I've taken like 2 sips of it. And now it's really cold. But people get hurt for no reason sometimes. I'd like to at least choose why I get hurt. True, true, true. Having a sense of control is very comforting. I can understand that. But why choose to get hurt in the first place if you can avoid it, right? Certain types of mold are cultivated and used in fermented food products around the world, like in cheese I'm suddenly I had a fear that I pronounced that incorrectly, so I'm going to skip over that word. If you shouldn't eat most kinds of mold that you might find, but you shouldn't eat most kinds of mold that you find on spoiled foods. Yeah. Which is why I don't eat mold. Because you shouldn't, because it's dangerous. True. Okay. Okay. Arm done, body done, head done. Let's figure out the position of the eyes. Position of the eyes. But why you eat the cheese, the mold is dead for the when you eat the cheese, the mold is... Right, mold is living. Right. That makes sense. I forgot that it's alive. Just like yeast. Unless it starts growing. Winky face for eyes? Yeah, probably. I'll take note of that. Probably. Okay, left eye or right eye though for winking? Left eye or right eye? Have you ever tried rotten food? Well, does the moldy food count? Cause that's the only thing that's close enough, I think. Otherwise, no, I've not. Okay. So if the angle is like this, kind of like that, I guess. Not like that. Like this. Okay. I've read news about a guy who ate pasta after a week since it's been cooked. He died? I have to watch out then. Oh no. Let me some fermented food. Like pickles? Are pickles fermented actually? Like pickles? I don't really like pickles. Eating rotten food just sounds gross. Yeah, it does. Oh, don't worry. The smell is absolutely disgusting after a week without a fridge. Well, without a fridge, yeah. Are we allowed to eat pasta after a week if it is refrigerated? Wait, did it say it was unrefrigerated in the first one? Oh, since it's been cooked. Okay. Yes, pickling is a form of fermentation. Okay, I thought so, but I doubted myself. Watch out. Were you eating week-old pasta? Well, yeah, leftovers sometimes. I haven't had week-old pasta in a while, but yeah, I've had week-old pasta many times in the past. Have you eaten 100-year egg? No, where do you even get eggs that are 100 years old? It is, but not the exact same. Gotcha. Most things last 3 to 4. Wait, really? I've eaten things way older than that. Oopsie. That's why they're called pickles. Pickles are pickled food. I thought so, but I thought pickle was fermentation. Why am I trying to draw this on the center line? We eat fermented milk products a lot here, and fermented fish. Interesting, interesting. I see. A few days, maybe, but not sure about a week. I feel like a week is fine, but anything... As long as it's 7 days or less, it should be fine. That's the way I think about it. As long as it's 7 days or younger, then you should be able to eat it. Unless it, like, obviously looks like it went bad, then don't eat it. 5 days in the fridge is supposed to be max for most things, unless it's the deep freezer, for what I've heard. I didn't know that. Interesting. I'll take note of that for the future. So my leftovers at the moment don't last 5 weeks. So I cook something that lasts me 2 days, and then I eat the first half on the first day, then the second half on the second day. So my leftovers at the moment don't last that long. But I'll take note of that for the future. Can I get an oval correct so I can have an eye, please? Goodness gracious. I want one oval. I want one oval that looks nice, please. Potential? Okay. This works. This works. This works. We'll shave off the little bit at the end. Wonderful. 2 days maybe, but not sure about a week. Don't eggs not get refrigerated in the UK? I would have no clue. I know nothing about the United Kingdom. Nothing at all. Sheep not picky with food. No, I'm very picky. I'm very picky. I just don't really care about mold, I guess. But I'm very picky. Like, I only eat like 5 different foods. What kind of food do you usually eat? Rice and meat. Preferably chicken as a meat, but I don't usually have chicken with my rice, surprisingly. I don't know why. Chicken has never been like an eat it with rice thing in my mind. But if I have any meat, the only meat I really like is chicken. But the meals that I consume are rice and meat, pasta, and that's about it. Rice and meat and pasta. Sometimes I stray away from it a little, but that's about it. Oh, and oatmeal! Oatmeal too! I love oatmeal! Depends on the food, Marco. Got plenty of stuff in our stores that lasts 1 to 2 weeks, no problem. Have you ever tried playing an automaton? I think I used to have an automaton a good while ago. It's hard because I don't know where the notes are. That's the hardest part. Do you like the fat on your meat? No, it's gross. I try to like cut all of it like off and out before cooking it. It tastes yucky. Oatmeal. I love porridge. Yeah, oatmeal is so good. Sam. I like adding sliced bananas to mine. Oh my god, I love bananas. I love fruit. Add to the list of things that I will eat, fruit. Fruit. But the fat is where the flavor is? No, there's no flavor to it. It's gross. The flavor is grossness. It's yucky. I need to start eating more food. Fruit. Fruit. I love fruit. Fruit tier list? Yeah, we can do that. Next week, I feel like it would be a pretty good idea to do tier list. Doesn't require too much attention where I would have to avert my eyes from counting donations. I feel like we could do that next week. We'll keep fruit in mind. Strawberries are top tier fruit. Strawberries are very good. Strawberries are super good. Fruit tier list sounds nice. Yeah. Yeah. You can do that. Esila is very fruity. Am I? Huh? Oh, strawberry shortcake? Oh my god, I haven't had strawberry shortcake in so long. I used to have it occasionally when I'd like, not when I'd visit my grandmother. I used to live with my grandmother for decent portion of my life. But on occasion, she would make a strawberry shortcake. Looking emoji, what? I don't know. You like fruits? You're fruity, makes sense. I guess so, yeah. Toji, welcome back, how are you? I mean, you're very sweet, so I guess, yeah, I guess. We gotta get Esila some proper, makhani over basmati rice then. I don't know how to pronounce these. The gravy is creamy, acidic, lots of tomato. I love tomato! Tomatoes are so good. Tomato is probably one of my favorite fruits, honestly. And good spices. The chicken isn't very fatty because it's been grilled or oven roasted. Fluffy rice scented with cinnamon? You're naming all the like foods and like flavors that I like. Cardamom and bay leaves. Incredible meal. That sounds incredible meal. That sounds so good. Did you know strawberries did not exist before 1700s? No, I didn't. I know nothing about the history of fruit. That sounds interesting. Wow. I thought strawberries just like always existed. What flavor would you consider yourself as? I don't know. I don't know. So I do this like weird thing. I don't know if it's weird, but like I do this thing where like I think of a person or a thing that exists or like a concept and I assign it like a scent. I do that a lot, as well as flavors. I assign things flavors and scents, but I never think about it like that way towards myself. It's lavender. It makes sense. I do have a lot of purple on me. She layers vanilla cake, whipped cream, vanilla pudding, and chopped strawberries in a really tall bowl. My mom makes a strawberry shortcake. Very weird, but great way. I mean, it sounds good to me. How do you taste and smell like? How do we taste and smell like? You guys, like... I hit my microphone. I'm sorry, people in the VOD. My bad. A mutton flavor, of course. Yeah, I am probably mutton flavored. It'd probably be easier to do each of you individually, honestly. That'd probably be best. Let me have VOD watchers rip. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't accidentally mute it by accident when setting it back up. Most all modern fruits and vegetables are the product of tons of artificial selection for useful genes. I'm aware enough of that, but I didn't know how recent strawberries are. Almost all bananas are genetic clones. Yeah, they are. I do know a little bit about that. You know our flavors? Kind of, yes. Kind of. Sometimes I need a little more to work off of. Like, most of you guys are just like text on screen. And I feel like for a lot of you, I haven't gathered enough text from like each of you. I feel like if time progresses, I will have enough information on you to assign you like flavors and scents though. How do I taste and smell like? Oh, you taste like pizza. You taste like pizza. Great Destroyer. Not a taste I'm fond of, but you smell kind of like slightly burnt bread and you taste like pizza. And that's definitely not because you're, when I blur my eyes, your profile picture like looks like the colors for pizza, kind of. Not gonna lie, that'd be a fun, really fun interaction post. Yeah, it would be actually. Post your PNG OC and I'll guess your smell/flavor. Yeah, I smell dog. You smell like dogs? That sounds like a nice idea for the event goal. Yeah, actually, yeah, we can do that. That sounds great. Strawberries were crossbred from different species of what you call wild strawberries in English, though they're a lot different. You can Google a Fragaria vesca. Okay, gotcha. They taste much different from the big, sweet strawberries we are used to. I see. What exactly would the flavor be closer to then? Heck yeah. I'm happy you're happy about that. I'm gonna head out and bye everyone. Have a great day. You as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I also noticed I'm like 15 minutes over. I need to go. I like really need to go. I have things to do. I have a life to live, I guess. Kind of. Bye. Bye, Have Painted Room. Have a good one. I was gonna ask what I smell like, but I'll wait until the post. Gotcha. I'll assign everyone flavors and stuff, sure. You smell like a dog. I'm a wolf. It makes sense. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Oh no, already? Has it been that Yeah, it's been over 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and like 15 minutes. Wish we had a life to live too. Oh no. It's okay. I'm sure you can find something to do after. It's okay. See Bugatron, welcome back. How are you? I'm about to leave. Bye, Esila. Bye, Great Destroyer. Have a good one. Bye, Esila. Bye, Lone Wolf. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you all for the company. We weren't able to distract Esila for long enough. Was this a part of your plan? Dang it. Maybe one day I'll be able to return to streaming for a long time. I noticed you went over, but I didn't say anything because I wanted more Esila. Well, I had a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad you didn't point it out. I had fun. The gig is up, lads. Words I can't pronounce is usually called butter chicken. Okay, in the US and UK, because that's literally translation into English from Urdu or Hindi. Gotcha. I've heard of butter chicken and I've heard plenty good things about it, but I've never had it personally. Chicken in a butter-based gravy. I feel like Indian food, except that word that I can't pronounce. Food because they're the only Indians who particularly enjoy fatty grilled meats. Might be up Esila's alley in general because it's often vegetarian, lacking in animal fats, heavily spiced, and inexpensive to prepare. Lots of lentils, beans, potato, and rich sauces / fruit-based relishes. That sounds so good! Take care, Esila. Thank you, Zed. Have a good one. I caught the end, Rip. It's okay, it's okay. I'll be here tomorrow, unless something happens. In that case, I will let you guys know. Yeah, my life is watching you. Thanks for the stream. Of course, of course. Thank you for the company. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you. If you have a good nose. Do I? My nose is itchy, which makes it bad. I wish my nose wasn't itchy. Butter chicken sounds yummy. It does. Take care. Much love to you as well. Take care. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was great having you here. We made some progress. We made some progress on the drawing. That's... Let me go back to the chatting screen. We made some progress. I will make more progress in the free time that I can find for myself. I'll probably be a lot faster when I'm not talking to you guys. You guys are so distracting. Soon. We'll yell soon. Bye. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Not negative. It's okay. Distraction is good. The fact that we talk to each other is good. Interaction is good. We love you, Esila. I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we will be doing our best to plan next week. We will do our best to take extra care actually thinking about what we're doing, because we do have the event that's coming up and I want to do my best there. So I'll be looking forward to your input then. But I will see you tomorrow. If I cannot see you tomorrow, I will let you know. If you want to be updated on that, I will be posting updates on Twitter. If you do not follow my Twitter, if you're on Anilive, you can go to my profile and you will be greeted with a link. And if you click the link, you will go to my Twitter page. That's not necessary though, but it is really helpful for... Thank you, Lulu. Thank you. But it is really helpful for getting updated since there is no notification system. Welcome in, Lulu. I'm about to leave. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Cryo, thank you for the gifts as well. It's almost over. It's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll miss you guys until then though. I'll be thinking about you. You guys are always on my mind. I love streaming to you guys. I love hanging out. Hello, Lulu. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go. Once I'm done, I will post the finished picture of Clotho. I will work on Lulu's in the meantime. I'll post that next week. Then I'll get on the next person once we start doing that again. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go. I will miss you. To Twitch, mwah. To Anilive, mwah. Can't wait to see. Don't get your expectations too high. When I draw with a mouse, it looks like Papa's Pizzeria. I'll see you though. Bye. Okay. I'll start the kisses again. You get bonus. Twitch, mwah. Anilive, mwah. To the upload on YouTube, mwah. To anywhere else that I don't know about that is a secret or something, just better safe than sorry, I guess. Mwah. To everybody else that I somehow might be missing, mwah. I'm gonna go. I'll miss you. Thank you for your company. I'll see you tomorrow.